Hello everyone and welcome to Salia's Learning Hub. Okay, this is our lesson two. Our first lesson was on the introduction to commerce, and we said we're going to look at the types of trade because that is the main part about commerce. Okay, so are you aware that every product that you consume passes through trade? Okay, so what is trade? Trade is the buying and selling of goods and or services within or outside the country, and that is why we have two types of trade. We have home trade and we have foreign trade. Home trade is buying and selling of goods and services inside the country, right? Whatever trade we carry out inside the country, it is known as home trade. And home trade is divided into two. We have the wholesale trade and we have the retail trade. Now we have foreign trade. Foreign trade is buying and selling of goods between two or more countries. So it might be buying and selling goods between two countries only, right? Or between more than two countries only. It is still international trade or foreign trade. But now we have a term that we call when you buy and sell between two countries only, we call it bilateral trade. Take for instance, a trader buys from Cameroon and sells to Nigeria only. That is bilateral, but it is still international trade. And then now when you buy and sell between more than two countries, we call it multilateral trade. So you should know the terms bilateral and multilateral, but know that all of them are international trade. And for international trade, it's divided into three. We have import, when you're buying goods outside the country, right? Like a trader in Cameroon buying goods from Japan, that is import. And then we have export trade, that is selling goods outside the country it was produced. Emphasis, outside the country it was produced. For instance, a Cameroon trader selling cocoa, selling banana, selling coffee, all of those things were produced in Cameroon, right? That is what we call export trade. And then we have entrepot trade. That is when you import goods that are meant for re-exportation. Let me give an example. Take for instance, a trader in Cameroon goes to Nigeria, buy goods and bring them to Cameroon. But now the intention is that the Cameroon is supposed to serve as a warehouse, right? Now those same goods are not sold in Cameroon. They are carried to another country, let's just say to Gabon. That is what we call entrepot trade. You import for re-exportation. That is what we call entrepot trade. Don't get mixed up with export and entrepot. And now we have the differences between home trade and foreign trade. Yes, in home trade, we are buying and selling only in one country, while in foreign trade, we are buying and selling between two or more countries. In home trade, we use just one currency, while in foreign trade, we use more currencies. And in home trade, we don't have restrictions, right? Trade restrictions like quotas and everything. But in foreign trade, there are restrictions. So those are some of the differences between home trade and foreign trade. So that will be the end for our lesson today. So hopefully when we meet next lesson, we'll be looking at because we now will be following the syllabus, the Cameroon syllabus for ordinary level. Our next topic we're going to be looking at the enterprise. That will be our third lesson following the syllabus of the GC board. So we're going to look at the enterprise. So we're going to drop a video, so with questions, and you can follow through those questions. You can give your answers in the comment section and follow Salia's Learning Hub for more lessons in comments. So see you next class.